everyone, great to see you back on the Windsor family here. We bring you breaking news, fascinating stories, and little-known mysteries of the royal family. Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you won't miss any updates. For more than 70 years, Queen Elizabeth II lived a life ruled by duty, not desire. Every breath she took seemed to serve the crown. Every heartbeat belonged to her people. And yet, near the end, even the strongest monarch must face the truth that no crown can protect one from mortality. In 2021, just weeks after the death of Prince Philip, the doctors delivered what might have been the first order Elizabeth ever wished to disobey: a terminal diagnosis. The Queen had cancer, and only a few months to live. But, for Elizabeth, duty was stronger than death. She realized her mission was not yet complete. She could not leave before her Platinum Jubilee, before marking 70 years on the throne. And so, she made a decision that stunned even her closest aides. She would find a way, any way, to extend her life for one more year. That year would become the most excruciating of her reign, defined by 3 harrowing sacrifices that she called the price of one more spring. The first sacrifice was her beloved routine, the small pleasures that had kept her human. The Queen had always enjoyed her gin and Dubonnet before lunch, her glass of champagne before bed, the tiny rituals that turned duty into endurance. Yet her doctors demanded she abandon them entirely. It was not a request, it was survival. For the first time, Elizabeth's silver tray stood empty, her evenings silent, and even her corgis seemed to notice the stillness. The second sacrifice was far darker. In secret, she agreed to a series of intense blood transfusions and experimental therapies intended to prolong her life just long enough to see the Jubilee. Courtiers whispered of the Queen growing frailer, of bruises hidden beneath her gloves, of nights spent in exhaustion after each treatment. Yet Elizabeth endured them without complaint, muttering only, "One more year, and I shall rest." The third sacrifice, however, was the most haunting: the act of concealment. Even as her strength waned, she refused to show weakness. She continued public engagements, forcing herself to smile through pain, signing state papers from her bed, addressing her nation with a trembling but unbroken voice. To the world, she remained the image of stability, though those closest to her saw the shadow of suffering in her eyes. It was said she often whispered to herself, "Not yet, the task is not finished." And so she endured, clinging to life until June 2022, when the Platinum Jubilee unfolded in all its glory. Crowds cheered, the Union Jack soared, and for a brief moment, Britain believed its eternal queen had triumphed over time itself. But she knew the clock had run out. After the celebration, Elizabeth refused further treatment. "It is done," she told her physician. "I have given all I could." 3 sacrifices for one final year, a year she did not live for herself, but for her people. When she finally closed her eyes that September, it was not surrender, but fulfillment. The last duty of a queen who never allowed herself to be merely human.